Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, there was a time when Hungary ruled world football, inspired by the mighty Magyars, a team that went 32 games unbeaten, which was something quite unheard of in those days, and leading the chance for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Mateus deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And Batistuta! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Good read, needed to be. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Schneider. Now it's Puskás. Lovely, now then. And the shot! And that was very necessary. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Mateus. Schneider. Puskás. Now it's Batistuta. That's a cute ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vardiol.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Puskás! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Puskás. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played back in. Kimmich. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Lucas Moura. Now he's got space here. Batistuta gets into a good position. Schneider, and he cuts out the supply. Alexander-Arnold. Adams. And Bastoni. Cáceres. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Steaming on goalwards. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Puskas. Puskas going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that should get the job done. Mateus. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Snyder. Quality ball. Now there's a... Can he finish? What a wonderful goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pedri, Kimmich. Kimmich stood his ground strongly. Mateus to Messi. And he's been shifted off it. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Van Basten. Oh, nice touch. Pedri. Great shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's really drilled it. Caceres plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schneider, and it's Snyder. Tries to pass it through. Pedri. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiol. Pavard. And he's forced to go back. Cannavaro. For Messi. Odegaard. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Puskás. Schneider. Out to the left it goes. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Lucas Moura. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Lucas Moura's terrific header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 12, camisa 9. Deixando
Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Camisa
Calm
10,
claims comfortable.
camisa 20.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Now it's Cruyff, and this is Puskás. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Pisa really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Beckham. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Knocks it into space, and he's intervened well there. Moved on forwards. Oh, some tackle that. Mbappe, and this is Puskás. Great ball, and he's Mbappe!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Nice-looking ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking to play him in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now this could be a chance. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. And we're done. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.